Hey guys, it's Lewis here, and in today's video, I want to go over stop losses and how you can use stop losses to help protect your trades and your investments. Now, just as a disclaimer, nothing in this video or in any video or any form of media that I create is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and you should always consult with a financial professional when dealing with your finances. This is not financial, investment, trading, legal, or personal advice. And this video, like all my videos, is for entertainment purposes only. So now let's get to it. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be going over stop losses. So far, you know how to buy your cryptocurrencies, you know how to sign up to Binance and buy your altcoins on Binance, and you know a little bit about purchasing and getting into cryptocurrencies, right? Well, what happens if you buy a cryptocurrency and it starts to go up, and you want to protect it, right? You want to make sure that if it does go down, that you're not going to lose out. Well, this is where stop losses come into play. So let's go into it and I'll walk you through the process. Right here, I have a trade that I am in right now. This is Loop Ring or LRC. And here you can see the graph shows that it's been on a very nice run up over here, okay? Now, I actually bought in somewhere around here. So I see that there's a nice run up and it's going up great. So I want to protect my investments. I want to make sure that it doesn't come all the way back down here and then I lose out on all of these gains, which right now is anywhere between 70 and 85%. So what I could do is I could set a stop loss or a stop limit order, and I could set that for right around here. So in case the coin drops down, the price drops down and it hits this area, then it will sell it so that if it keeps on dropping down, I won't, negate all of the gains that I've had from buying it around this point. So let's go into how to do that. If you go into Binance right here, you could go to the Bitcoin market and you could just find the coin that you're trading, right? And you click on that, and now you're in your trading screen. So now that you're in your trading screen, you've already bought the coin, right? You've already purchased it at this point. So remember what I said. I said that I purchased it down here because I saw that it was coming down and there was a nice little breakout. So I purchased it, and now it's spiked up in price. And I want to make sure that I lock in my gains and that it doesn't come all the way back down and I lose all of the gains. So I'm going to protect it with a stop loss. So in Binance right here, what you could do is you can click stop limit, okay? And this is where you put your stop limit, also known as a stop loss. Here you have your stop, and here you have your limit, and here you have the amount of LRC or whatever coin you want that you want to put in. So what I'll do is before I actually put any numbers in here, I'll always go on either TradingView or Coinigy and do some technical analysis to see where the price is, where the price has been, where the support and resistance levels are, and things like that. So if I go back over to TradingView and I see this graph right here, I'll say, okay, well, here's the price right now, and here was some support and resistance around this area. So I'll set my stop limit for right around here, just in case it comes all the way down. I don't want it to just drop all the way down, because I could see if it drops down here, it'll probably drop down here. And there's other indicators that you could use as well. So I see this price, and I see that this price is 7069. So what I'll do is I'll go back to Binance and I'll put the 7069 in. So I'll just click one of these right here and I'll just replace this number, 7069. And that's the limit. Now, what's the stop though? Well, the stop is the price that will tell the exchange, in this case Binance, that you want your order to be placed. So if we take the stop and we put it at 7100, that will mean that at 7100, a limit order will be placed to sell my loop ring at 7069 BTC. And then you just put in however much you want. Now I've already created this, so you just put however much you want and you click sell your loop ring or sell your cryptocurrency. And the reason you want to have a stop limit order instead of just, for instance, doing a limit order and saying, okay, I'm going to sell my loop ring at 7069 and then I'll put in my amount. Instead of doing a limit order, you need to do a stop limit order, because if you just did a limit order and then you put your limit order to sell at this price, which is very, very low, it's much lower than this price right here, and you click sell, then it will just automatically sell your crypto for the market price. So you never want to have your price for your sell limit order be below this price, because you're losing money that way if you do that. But if you have a stop limit order, then your order won't be placed onto the books until it reaches this number. So just to go back to TradingView and show what it would be, your stop is 7100 and your limit order is 7069. So what that would look on the graph would mean that at the 7100, which is right around here, this is when, if I bring this up, this is when your stop will be put into place. So we'll label that as the stop. And then this right here underneath is where you will sell. So we'll label that, and this is the limit sell order. So in this case, if the price does drop all the way down to my stop, then my limit sell order will be initiated and it'll start selling off my loop ring until it gets to this, and then all of my loop ring will be sold. Now let's look at another example. Here we have ADA BTC, or the Cardano Bitcoin pairing. Now, let's say, just for instance, like this might be a good trade, this might not be a good trade. Let's just say that you got into your trade right here, okay? Like you just buy it right here, okay? So you put your order in, and we'll put this on green. So this is where you bought. You want to make sure that if the price drops down to here, say this level right here, that you're going to sell. So we'll make that red. Because if it drops down to here, then it's probably going to drop all the way down to here, or maybe here, and you don't want that. So if it comes down to here, this will be your stop limit order, right? So you just bought in at this point, which is around 3200 or 3200. But you have your buy order right here, and you placed your buy order, it hit. So now you have two choices. You could go back to Binance, right? And you could go to ADA, BTC, and you could choose to set a stop limit order at this price right here, which is 3010. So you could choose to go, all right, 3010 like this, 3010. So let's say right here, we'll put this at 15. So once it gets to 3015, if it drops down that low, then it'll start selling until it gets to 3010 or 3010, and then it'll just dump all of your ADA, right? So that's what this is right here. So this is a good way to protect yourself if you're trading. One, if you need to, say, go to sleep or something and you can't just eyeball it and you can't see it and you're not gonna have your alerts on your phone. Or two, if you just want to be really, risk averse and you just want to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to not lose too much money. Now, like I said, you could choose to literally do it right after you buy. Like let's say you want to buy something, so you put in a limit order or a market order for whatever coin you're buying, and you buy it. You can immediately go in and set your stop limit order at a point that's a good risk to reward ratio and that you feel comfortable with, just in case it does happen to drop that low, so that you'll get out of the trade automatically if it happens to hit that. So in that case, what happens is you would buy, for instance, the ADA, you would immediately put a stop limit in, and then you would go back, and let's say that, for instance, your target to sell was, right here. So you bought it right here. Let's say that you want to sell it right here for a gain of 17%, right? So you would buy it right here, immediately put your stop loss in for right here, and then you would put alerts in your phone for this area, for your target area to sell it. And so this strategy where you buy your cryptocurrency and then you immediately set a stop limit order for underneath of it, that is what will protect you in case the price happens to go down. So let's say that the price does go down, this stop limit order that you set right after you bought it, this will protect you. And then what you could do is, in case it goes up, you could have alerts in your phone so that when it does reach this price, you can sell it. And the reason you need to do it like that is because you can't actually have a stop limit order and a sell order for your target zones at the same time. It's either one or the other. So if you're really thinking that it's going to go up no matter what and you really want to sell it, then what you'll do is you'll just put your sell order right here for your target zones. And if you think that it might go down and you want to protect yourself, then you will put your stop limit order in to have that in place, and you'll simply set alerts on your phone for your target zone. And this is what helps you to protect your assets just in case the price does go down. Now, there are other ways you can go about doing this. And so we're going to discuss those other options and why you might want to choose those other options in the next videos. So I'll see you there.